Hello there, it's Linda Emsley, and today I want to continue my journey with the Healy. I'm currently working through the tail end of week 3 of my experience with the Healy device. And if you've tuned in previously, you'll remember that I'm working through the protocol for fibromyalgia. And this week, I have to say, I've gone a little bit off script. I'm still sort of working my way through that particular protocol, but I have been experimenting with some of the other things that Healy can do. So this week I've focused on, with the fibro stuff, I've been turning my attention to some of the deep cycle applications, and these look at some of the systemic support for your body. And I've been working through the first 3 applications and taking my time with those because application number 3 actually triggered a detox response for me. So I wanted to let my body work through that before continuing any other healing with it. So I finally got past that particular stage and started working with the Breath of Life. Isn't that a beautiful name? Breath of Life program, which, as the name might indicate, works with the lungs. So I've been working with that for a couple of days. And what I love about these deep cycle programs is the whole element of intention that it brings to your healing. Now, you can take this approach with any and all healing that you do. In fact, it's recommended that you be very intentional when you step into some healing. What I love about these deep applications is they have some set intentions for you that go with the healing flow that this little magic device, actually, this very clever piece of technology that combines quantum physics and spirituality in a neat little package, what this can provide for your body. So with the breath of life, the intention or the affirmation that you can say as you receive the healing for this is, my breath is a reflection of the breath of the universe. And even just saying that, you can feel that echoing through your body. So with the deep cycle applications, just a minute, I think I've got an eyelash that's tickling on my nose. You know how they fall out and they just sit there? So the breath of life application or the deep cycle applications, it's recommended that you actually sit in quiet and receive the healing for those. And I really recommend that if you're working through some deep systemic healing, that's what you do. So with the Breath of Life program, I've taken time out, and most of these run because I'm running them through the microcurrent application, I guess, of what Healy can do. So it can provide microcurrent healing, which addresses the cellular level, or it can provide a frequency which comes through the energetic field and allows your body to accept information coming through from the energy field. But I've been working at the microcurrent level for the first 3 weeks. And with the deep cycle applications, most of them are quite lengthy. So looking at between, I don't know, 48 to 57, just under an hour, 48 to 57 minutes. So just allow yourself some time to receive this healing. So with the Breath of Life program, I've been sitting in quiet for an hour and just allowing myself to receive the microcurrent coming in through the bracelet application that they have for it. And just as I think of it, just restating that affirmation that my breath is a reflection of the breath of the universe. So just letting that resonate through my body as I receive the healing at a cellular level. It's been a beautiful experience, I have to say. So I've actually run that for a couple of days. Over and above that, I have been experimenting with some of the other programs that Healy does offer. One of them is as a fitness program, and I do actually try to get to the gym semi regularly, not so much at the moment because it's been a little busy, But as someone with fibro, staying active and doing some resistance training or some gentle strength work is a really wonderful way to help the body stay in good condition, but it's also a really good pain management tool. And now I know that might sound counterintuitive. When you're in pain, you sort of don't want to, it's this, I'm just not going to move because it's going to hurt. But one of the best things that you can do is actually have some appropriate movement in your body to keep the blood flowing, to keep the muscle tissues in good tone, all of that sort of thing, keep the energy flowing through your body. Stillness brings blockage, brings stagnation, brings, the energy collecting, which, adds to pain level. And from a tissue point of view, you're collecting blood and inflammation into a place of collection, and that's also going to increase pain. So let the body do what it's designed to do, which is move. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I went to the gym. I may have overdone it slightly. So I was feeling a little sore. And I tried in the fitness program, they have a muscle application, and that I used the microcurrent local stimulation for that one as well. And I found that that was deeply relaxing, and I could feel the muscles receiving, I don't know that I could say I could feel my muscles receiving the microcurrent because it's very, very low current. But I could certainly feel my muscles responding with a relaxation response, with a sense of tightness and pain dissipating, and just feeling like there was good blood flow and good muscle tone. I felt good. So yeah, I really enjoyed receiving that particular one. The other program that I've kind of dabbled with this week has been the job program, which I know sounds really interesting. It's the last week that I'm open for trading before I close my doors to celebrate Christmas. And you know what it's like when you're tying up loose ends and you're still seeing people and you just want to have everything tied off neatly so that you can relax and enjoy some downtime. So I've been using the activation and the positive thoughts programs within the job application, and they've just helped me stay on task, really stay focused, stay on task, to resist that temptation of just letting things slide a little bit because the kids are already on holidays, and you know what it's like. We're also getting quite a lot of rain here in Darwin, and it's such beautiful overcast weather. The rain, it makes you want to just sit down and rest. So there's been a few temptations to actually stop early, but I don't want to leave things unfinished. So I recommend the job application there to help you stay on task. It's working beautifully for me. So that's my little wrap up for Healy for week 3. I'm definitely still noticing change in my 3 big areas that I started with for myself, for my personal journey with fibro. Definitely noticing that the pain level hasn't increased. If anything, it has slightly decreased in some instances. The knee injury that I've been carrying is certainly causing me a lot less grief. What else can I tell you? My mood is definitely on the improve. So that was one of my other biggies. And the feeling of fatigue is also, it's not decreasing. My energy levels, they're actually not too bad. When I think about, this time of the year, normally for me, I'm very tired. It is a bit of a struggle doing those last few days. I'm actually managing them very well. So I think that my energy level it probably has increased because I'm feeling like I can manage very well. Thank you. I'm not just coping, I'm managing. And there's a really distinct difference between coping and managing. Coping is like that desperation, just holding on by your fingertips, and there's absolutely no reserve there for you to fall into. Whereas managing is much more controlled, considered. I know what I'm doing. I've got the reserve that it takes for me to see each of my commitments through. So my energy level, in now that I speak about it, has definitely improved. So mood, energy, and pain have definitely had improvements continuing through week 3 of my journey with this little Healy device. I'm Linda Emsley. I've been talking to you about the Healy device. I am actually very pleased that I made the investment to buy this. I think it's making some deep, significant change for me. I think it's still too early to tell how impactful it's been for me, but the fact that I feel the improvement each day and each week that I've reported in, I feel like I'm reporting, improvement. It's a good thing. So for me, so far, Healy is proving to be quite useful and quite helpful. I am keen to see how things continue to unfold, especially as I've got some time off coming up and I can just really relax into my own space, look after myself really, really well, and make more considered use of the Healy. That will be fantastic. If you have questions about it, please pop them in the comments or send me a message. I'm more than happy to answer any of the questions. Other than that, I'll probably tune in very briefly next week, given it's the little break time between Christmas New Year. I'll tune in briefly and just let you know how things are going then. If you'd like to join me, that'd be wonderful. Of course, the replay is always available for you. Linda Emsley, I think I've said that 3 times now, so you know who I am. I'm here on Love Lali, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a really Merry Christmas, and I'll see you then. Bye now.